Okay, so now we're starting. I didn't record Wednesdays because those buttons had switched and I thought I was, but I didn't. And people are coming on now, so we're gonna get going. Okay, so depending on the humidity, depending on storms, all the above, you may get up and you may say, oh, not today, I just don't feel like it. I'm gonna recap a little bit for a warm up, which I've already done with Tim and Chris and Marilyn. Anyway, I have my weights, I have my balance pad, I have my chair. Very important to have a stability pole. This is a walking pole that my little daughter-in-law had here and gave me to use. So we're going to use that in our body swings. But we're going to start here. You get up and you're just like, the barometer affects the fluid in your body, okay? Just warm up. There's magic in doing a proper warm up. And you don't have to just walk around. Sure, that's great. Merely stand here and now take stock of your the way you're standing. So that means shoulders are down, rib cage is up, tuck my chin, soften up my knees. See, like I'm riding a horse, soften them up. And then don't move your feet, not yet. You'll move your feet by pushing into the toes and pushing into the heels. But what I want you to do is put your hands here, and I want you to move with your belly button, your hip bones. See that? I didn't move that with my shoulders. I moved it here. Okay? And then I come back. Try to keep your feet down. You will not be successful at keeping your feet solid. Feet, your front of your feet and the back of your feet, your heels. They'll move if you don't keep your knees bent. Hi, everybody. We're getting going. I'm recapping. Solid, postural stance, turn through the hips. Don't start slinging your arms. You're trying to make your whole body feel better. Then make your spine and your hips feel better and start to activating your quads. That's the trick. And see, if you just stand here and start slapping your arms around, it's not going to help you. So keep your knees soft. Turn the belly button with the hips. Let your arms follow that move. See that? See, my arms go because I'm turning here. Okay, and I'm keeping my knees soft so that when I turn, I'm starting to activate quad. And it's turning my knee a little. This is my replaced knee. This is my replaced hip. This helps the whole situation. It doesn't strain it. But if you just start throwing your arms around and you're moving your feet all over the place, A, it's not an effective way to get into those muscles that I'm wanting to wake up. And B, you could go a little too far and torque your knee, okay? So here I go, so don't throw your arms. The move comes from here, okay? And after you've done that, just look at your clock and do it in 1 minute increments. Do this for 1 minute, just like this, okay? Then do a split stance and do these for 1 minute. Okay, so this starts to address those shoulders. So especially if you have a shoulder issue, you don't start throwing your arms around. You see this? This is just a little fan. I can step back and I can step forward. So I'm doing alternating split stances. These are soft. And I'm just dropping my shoulder and I'm doing a little fan move. Like even open up your hands so that it's a little fan move. Now, why am I doing a split stance when I'm doing this arm movement? And then I go from front to back and I keep doing it. I'm looking at the clock. I'm doing 1 minute or 2 minutes. And I know Kathy likes to count. I'm not sure I don't see if Kathy's on yet. I'm way back here, so I can't see him. Drop your shoulders. You can count. You can count, but I might go over it because I'm looking at minutes or I'm thinking about minutes. So let backtrack. Why am I doing the split stance? With my knee bent, my heel down, I'm in a split stance, and I am now addressing tight heel cords and tight calves. Okay? Which if you've had any kind of bout of plantar fasciitis, if you've had turned ankles, you need to address that. And so this little warm-up right here is addressing that issue. But here's the deal. My heel is down. Big breath through the nose. Drop your shoulders down. And your knee is bent, okay? And that heel is down, and you're dropping the back knee as far as you feel comfortable. And I can tell you, I'm feeling it in this ankle lots more than the other one. Why? Well, maybe it has to do with my knee replacement right here. But a lot of it has to do with that's an ankle that I turned pretty bad once or maybe twice, but for sure once. So it's trying to help address that tightness that still remains in your ankle. Okay, so now we did the first one where we were turning here and here, and the arms followed. Then we do the fan with a split stance, right? I did alternate ones. Now, the 4th and 5th minute of this little warm up, I'm going to pivot one leg, okay? And here's the deal. Don't do anything except just try out your pivot. So I took that, I'm going to move that out of the way. Let me move back. Okay, so I'm a little wider than shoulder. You can go even wider than that if you want to. At least shoulder and then wider. Okay, now this still follows up, elicits the move. See this? You don't turn your knee first. I hope you're hearing me. You don't do this and then this. You do this, which we already did. That will turn the pivot leg. This. But this toe stays straight. Don't let it move. It's going to want to. Don't let it. Drop your shoulders, breath through the nose, rib cage up, turn right here, boom, and then that knee comes. And see this one? Yeah, you're going to feel it, but it's a protection. So don't turn that foot. So turn here, boom, and it drops my knee down. And do you see what I'm doing with this foot? I'm going into a full flexion with my toes. That is a big deal for somebody that's had ankle problems their whole life. You start losing the ability to move those toes in a full flexion. So drop your shoulders. Here we go. This turns, and then just lift your heel. You don't even have to think, oh, okay, now how do I pivot? No, if you just turn and lift your heel, that is going to pivot. Okie dokie. So here we go. Full last minute. Turn with the hips and the belly button. Drop your shoulder. Don't move that foot. It's going to want to. Don't let it. And you go into a full flexion in the toes. Here we go. Back. Drop your shoulders. Breath. Turn with the hips and the belly button. So right here. Boom. And lift the heel. And it's going to pivot. Right there's the pivot. Go into the toe. Okay. So this one is the one I have to really work on because I had full foot reconstruction done like in 2018. Turn, pivot. Bring it back. Turn, pivot. Bring it back. And when you pivot, your arms are going to go. They're just going to follow that motion. This, if you've done 20 of these, it is really a game changer as far as how you're feeling in your own body. See that? So start here. Boom. Keep your shoulders down. Breath. Breath. Start here. Start here. Breath. And after a it could be anywhere from 4 to 7 minutes even of these body swings. And pushing into the toe. That's a very important one. The split stance where you're doing the knee driving down. It's a big deal because it starts at the foundation. It starts with your feet. It starts with your ankle. And this is what's turning and controlling everything because it moves on up to the hips. These last 3 moves, then it moves up to the mid and upper spine, and then finally to your shoulders. Who knew? Okay, now take the fanning motion. Remember that? Because I'm kind of recapping what I did on Wednesday, because you're not going to see it posted, because I didn't record it. I thought I did, but I didn't. Okay, moving on. Fanning, yes. Here's your first test. Bring your arms up. Yeah, what's happening right here? Soften your knees, drop your shoulders, bring it back down. Here we go, all the way up. It's not fast, it's not fast. Drop your shoulders, tight tummy. Here we go. Bring it down. And when you're here, don't be looking up. Tuck your chin. Okay, now push through your heels and come up. Okay, you're looking right up here. And the last thing that goes up is your chin. It doesn't go back, it just lifts so that you get the whole benefit of that body swing. Drop your chin, get down in the down position. Now you're pushing, 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 keep your chin down. Now lift it and reach, really reach, okay? Here we go, drop your shoulders, full body swing. Bring those arms all the way around. Heel. And the last thing, lift the chin and you're looking up. Bring those arms way up. And bring it back down. So you can do that as much or as little as you want to do it. Okay? Now, we're going to use this today to help with a very important eccentric move, especially for ankle and knee health and fitness and endurance. I'm going to start this. I'm going to start with a body load. Yeah, you can get to where you can do this whole thing, you know, with a weight vest. If you have a weight vest on, good for you. Maybe I'll get mine out this next week. Anyway, so here's the deal. I'm right here in front of my pillow. I have this bar in my hand. That might not be enough for you. Maybe what you need to do for this one, those of you who are really, your balance is a little dicey, maybe you need to bring your chair out in front of you, okay? So whatever you need to do to step into the balance pad, and then when you go to do the move, I'm turning so you can see what I'm doing. And again, you could do this with just a pole. You could do it with your hands on a wall, a counter, whatever. But we're in this spongy pad. See that? So that by itself is going to make you have to use balance. Now, you may be out there and you go, I don't know who's really on. I see a lot of people on. But this is a 2-inch, very firm, I mean, it's a firm sponge. It's not like soft. And it's perfect for a lot of our balance challenges that I do. But if you just have a pillow, that's all you need. Put your foot in a pillow. Put your hands on a little kickstand, a little safety net. And now I'm just gonna go like this. I'm gonna ride the horse. Got it? Drop your shoulders. Breath through your nose. Some of you really struggle with breathing through your nose and you're thinking, how do I do it right? I just don't know how to. All you have to do is shut your mouth. That's all you gotta do. Shut your mouth. And you will breathe through your nose. You have to, right? You can't breathe through your ears. Just keep your mouth shut. And then when you need to open the mouth and then get some air, because you're not fully trained yet to take a deep breath through your nose, then do it, of course. Anyway, you're on your pillow, you're on your pad, or you're not. Let's say you're just on your floor, that'd be fine too, okay? I want you to ride the horse and then just hang your knee in the air. See that? Okay, now I want to put my heel on the floor, but I have to do it by bending the leg that's on the pillow. See this? Now I'm only going two inches, but now I'm going to straighten and bring that leg up. So you don't really move this leg, you move this leg. If you do this one correctly, you're going to feel it immediately right here. Huge, right through here. Okay, let's try that again. Then we'll switch. Drop your shoulders, breath through the nose. Hang your knee up. And now bend the knee and get that heel down. And now bring it up by this leg. Bring it down. Back up, take a breath. Through the nose. Here we go. Down. This powerfully right here. This is my knee replace side. Here's my hip replace side. Drop. Don't let this knee wobble. I know it. Just hang on. Focus on keeping that solid right there. See that? Okay, here we go. Get the heel down. The toe is pulling up in dorsiflexion. That means toe up position. Okay? Here we go. Breath. Just press down gently on your chair. Tight tummy. Drop your shoulders. Touch the heel. Come back. Touch the heel. Come back. You can do this nicely on a stairwell. Hanging onto the railings. Bend this leg and touch that heel down to the next step. See? Right there. So I'm telling you, this is burning. Just this little tiny 2 inches. Okay? Take a breath. I'm going to do it 2 more times. Pressing down. Here we go. Take a breath. Right there. And come back up. Oh, turn that toe out. Yeah. Step off even if you want to. If you're doing this on the floor, that's fine. It won't be quite as intense. But because I had you just hang this knee up here and bring it down like that, you can do it on the floor. It's no problem. If you can revisit this, and I'm going to switch and go to the other side. Okay? So I'm going to do it. So I'm going to step in, and now this one is going to be the one that I'm going to hang. Now, when you guys did that move just now, drop your shoulders. And why do you want to do this? This is one of the moves that has been used in the last few years as they've studied human physiology, or like tennis people that have terrible ankles or injuries. It's called eccentric motion. So when you step up on here, don't over lean. Okay? Stay up. That's why your posture is really important. Drop your chin. Soften the knee. This is my stability leg on the, that's the one that's going to work really hard. Drop your shoulders down. Don't lean in. Don't round your shoulders. Come down by hip hinging and bending at the knee. Okay? So here I am. I'm going to hang this leg up here. Then I'm going to let this heel down to the floor by doing what? Not by movement this leg primarily. It's going to move a little. But this leg has to bend. The hip has to bend. See how I'm pushing my hip back? So I'm coming down, tap, down, tap. I'm going to keep this leg right here. I'm going to lower it, bring it back up. So, one last pointer on this. Don't overlean. I've told you that. But you got to splay your toes. Yeah, you got to open those toes. Yeah, just like that. Okay, so now this is my hip replace side. The one that's up doing the work. To get this heel touch. See, I'm just touching that heel. I'm bending and straightening this a little bit, but I need to really primarily bend And then straighten the leg that's on the pillow or the balance pad. Okay, breath. So you're just bringing that heel down the stairs. So you could do these on the stair any day. Just stop for, I don't know, a minute and do 10 touches. Eccentric loading. See that? Dropping down, controlling your motion down the hill. So those of you who have had knees replaced, hips replaced, it's not going up the hill that's our problem. It's going down, controlling the movement down the hill. That's what you're strengthening here. That ability. See? And if you've had a joint replaced, no, it's not going to ever be like it used to be. But you can manage life. And you can yeah, you have to be mindful, you have to practice. But this right here is a big deal. Okay, I got 2 more. Breath. Okay, drop your shoulders, come right down, hold it down there, and then come back up. So you should be feeling that right through here. Okay, turn that toe out, turn it back in. Then come back with that chair so that you're ready to work some on it. So that's, some of that was a recap of what we did, the body swings. It was a big deal. So I'm going to start now with my loading, and I'm going to start with light to medium weight, okay? Depending on your shoulders, depending on a lot of things, for any of you. So I'm going to come down here, and you notice my weights are on the floor here, because there's no rack here. So I'm still babying that shoulder. So what am I going to do? I'm going to have 9 pounds on one hand, 6 pounds on the other. So for me, that's a light, and then going into medium. So when I go down to get my weights, that's the first thing that I would watch. If I were in the room right now with you, any of you, I would say, go ahead and pick up those weights, and I would watch you. And if I didn't see you doing this, if I saw you do this, just bend over and go for it with locked legs. We would back out of it, and we would move differently, okay? Hip, push back. That's a hinge. Shine your tail lights. Keep your chin tucked, and you step a little bit wider than shoulder. You come down, you grab it, and you grab it, okay? Then you find a place in your room that you can do some work. So I'm going to turn just a little bit so you see what I'm doing. So the first thing I'm going to do is step forward, and I'm going to dip. See, I didn't use that word lunge. I'm just ambulating here. So I'm going to step forward, and I'm going to dip. And what am I doing? I'm controlling my shoulders. That's all. I'm controlling my head and neck. So when I say dip, if I were with you, and you were dipping, and you were doing this, we'd have to start back, okay? So here's my neutral stance. My tummy's tight, my shoulders are down. I'm gripping the weights, either light weights. It's a good place to start for everything, including your grip, okay? We will release it and let that weight hang, but right now, grip it, okay? I'm going to step forward. And there I am on the, getting ready to bring the leg forward, but my toes are very flexed. I'm going to dip. Didn't even say lunge. I just said dip. Okay, see, like that. See that? Then I just get down there as low as I feel I can. And the minute that you go down low and you start rounding, then we have to stop because you have to get your form correct. Then you come back up, put the heel down. Do it again. And I might do 2 or 3, okay? And then I'm going to change right there. And then I'm going to come back. Okay, because I stepped forward, I'm going to come back. All right, drop your shoulders. You ready? Grip. And I'm going to step forward. until I can do a little knee bend. Go into your flexed toes. And now, dip. So you need to say lunge. Notice that. Drop your shoulders, drop your chin, lunge. I'm sorry, don't lunge, dip. Dip. Go, and some of you might ask, well, how far am I supposed to go? I would say, well, how far can you go? And how far do you need to go in order to flex your toes? Fully flexion in the back. Flex them and come back. Flex them, and you're just dipping. You're not really doing a lunge. You're just dipping. Dipping. And coming back. One more. I think I did more than I was supposed to. Kathy's going to yell at me. Okay, come back. Big breath. Now, in your grip, you may be feeling a little tired in your forearms. Now is when you let the weight drop into your fingertips. So they're kind of stretching. And I have a hound dog right in the pathway. Hey, Olive. She's perfectly fine. I was gonna step over her, but then she was not. I have hound dogs. This is online in Tennessee. Okay, are you ready? I hope you maintain your weight load. Now you have to let them drop to the fingertips. Okay? These are little things that a lot of people will never mention in a workout. Okay? But it's stuff that I'm saying to myself in my head. Now I'm not going to go forward. I'm going to go back. Okay? And then I'm going to dip. See, I didn't say that word yet, did I? Yeah, I'm going to go back, and I'm going to just come into this little bit of a lean. See that? So, dip. And when you do a split stance, you're going to get off balance. Plan on it. How do you plan on it? You don't go so narrow. You widen. Keep your feet forward, and then you go into that dip. And you come back. And how far do you go? You go until you feel your leg muscles, and then your toes have to be flexed. That's where you go. Straight one. So here we go. Back down. Come back. So this is the reverse, I'll say, dip. Because I'm not really going into a full lunge yet. I just want you to feel comfortable and confident that you can do a solid dip with some weights. Okay, working the hips, the legs, the foot. Watch the hip, watch the body motion. And then I'm going to step forward. See that? I'm going to take the other leg back. These now come into your palm. So I'm doing sets with them too. You probably noticed that. So now they're in my palm. I'm going to step back. If I am bothered with balance, I'm going to go wider. So that's just a little insurance that I don't lose my balance. If you can go a little narrower, good. If you need to go wider, go wider. Now you go into toe flexion in the back. Come down as far as you can, then you come back up. Okay, now I'm going to add a shoulder element to this second set here. So I'm going to go down as far as I can. And when I come up right to here to drop the heel, I'm going to bring the shoulders up to my ears. Then I'm going to bring them down. Take a breath. So I'm still not really in a lunge. I don't want to say a lunge. I'm in a dipping situation. Holding my ground. Bring them up, squeeze. Here we go. Rotate down into that knee. Heels down, shoulders are up. Drop them. Rotate. See, you're doing a lot of shifting. You're doing a lot of shifting from the heel to the foot, to the toes, flexing. Okay, all of those motions, big deal. If you're somebody, especially if you're somebody that has had knees and hips replaced. because these shifts in your feet, in your ankle, in your leg, big deal. And keeping our balance, keeping those muscles strong. We're coming right into that dip. Come back, squeeze. Here we go, shift. Here we go, back, squeeze and shift. Bring that leg up. So you say, well, what's the difference? I was doing the same legs in a dipping thing. Well, when you step forward versus stepping back, it works with your hip, it works with your balance, it works with your feet very differently. That's why you want to always be able to do a step back lunge, solid, dip. Let me say a dip. I didn't say you were a dip. I said do a dip. See? So those motions that I just went through, very important in ambulation and having confidence in your ambulation. Okay, so I went up one, but before I pick them up, you're gonna open your hands, and if you've been hanging on to those weights, you're supposed to get tired in here, but give them a break, okay? So it's an open close, it's an open close, it's an open close. So having this little pad right here in front of the chair is a perfect position for a little interset before we move on into some other moves with our weights. So what I'm gonna do is push the pad to the chair. Do this with me, okay? Just do it with me. You're gonna go to a kneeling position, if possible. Those of you who are saying to yourself, there's no way I can do that, Jeannie, then I want you to do half of it. I want you to stand here, not on the pad, off the pad, step beside. Then I want you to hip hinge. I want you to put your hands here. And then I want you to go to your toe and just ease yourself here and back up. See that? See? Look at here. Step out, ease yourself and back up. The trick is your shoulders stay over your wrists. See that? If you can come here and just come down as if you were going to touch it with your, touch the pad with your knee, that's all you got to do. You don't have to get down. That's coming. But you got to start somewhere. And why am I having you do this? This is using your body weight and learning transitions that you're scared to do. That's what this is. That closes your world. You got to be able to get down and get up off the floor. That's our ultimate goal. And that's what I'm doing this for. So I'm not going to put my foot on the pad. It's right here. I'm switching. Okay. So now this leg comes up beside the chair. See that? I go to my toe. We've done a lot of practice going to our toe, right? In this session. Then I'm going to tighten my tummy, put my hands here, soften my elbows a little, then step back and act like I'm going to put my knee down, but then I don't. So just do a series of these and adjust your legs, front, back, bend that knee. Act like you're going to put your knee down with the chair assist. Then come back up. Now, those of you who are ready and you can get on down there, well, that's good. You come down and you hang out here for a little bit. Count to 10 and hold it. Then go right on down to the knee, okay? Adjust the pad, adjust your foot distance, whatever you need to do. But if you get to here, then you can get to here. And it freaks everybody out when they're starting to learn to move differently after they've had a joint replaced, that you don't even realize how to take the progression, okay? So once you come to here, you're home free. Like, you can get back up. So I'm not going to go ahead and get in the floor today. That's coming next week. But right now, I'm on my pad. I'm right here. I can go this way. Shepherd John. Push. Oh. come up or come back down. And then I can switch. Put your leg here. Take a breath. Elbows are soft. Push down, lift. Come back up. Switch. It's this that I want you to get used to doing. Look at my toes. Very flex. Push, drop. Boy, are you stretching that calf now. Bring it back down. Come in here. Last thing, I didn't even ask you because I assumed that you were doing it, but if I have slugs doing this with me, I should not assume. Tighten your stomach. So I'm right here, my knees down, elbows are soft, tighten your stomach. Breath, exhale, right there. You breathe and you exhale. Now keep that heel down. You should be stretching it really hard right now. Come back in, take a big breath. Switch. Here we go, toes are under. Tighten the tummy, drop the shoulders, breath, exhale, and you're back into the heel right there. And then just do breathing, 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 breathing. Come back down. And when you come down and up, keep your shoulders down. Tight tummy. Here we go. Toes under. Drop your shoulders. Ah, right there. Big breath. Big breath, big breath, big breath, big breath, big breath. Come back down. Switch. Here we go. Toes under. Drop your shoulders. Breath. Exhale. Go into the heel. Yes. Big stretch. Huge stretch. And come back down. Okay? Now, from here, you can get up a couple of ways because we're going to finish right on out in our class, in our strength work. So we can get up here, which if I was progressing you through things, I would do that. Then I'm here and I'm good to go. However, if you were a little more advanced and you made it down here, then I might take both toes, go out with them, press into the toe box, tighten my tummy, push, and bring my whole body up and get a stretch right there. So it's a full body stretch, toes are forward, working through the shoulders, step in, and I'm up. That workout with a chair, with a pad, getting that move so that you're confident and strong enough to be able to get down and up from a chair position. Big deal, just a big deal. So we're doing good. So here we go. I'm gonna go up and weight. Are you watching how I'm doing this? So now I'm at 12 and 9. For me, I'm picking up a little bit lighter because I'm bringing my little problem shoulder on up. So I have 9 pounds and then 12 pounds. So now I'm in middle weights, kind of like. So I'm gonna come down here, grab my weight, and I'm good to go. So here I am. I'm gonna take a breath, step wide, bring those weights right here, turn them. Use the front part of the arm, bicep, front part of the shoulders, yes, then turn, then bring them back down, okay? Now, you have this stepping in, stepping out thing really well, right? And it's just a tiny, tiny step. It's like you're going to take just a walking step. So practice that. So now I'm loading with 12 and 9, okay? So I turned it forward, pulled, bicep, turn, push, deltoid or shoulder. See this? So this little sequence, right? Now I'll do some sets that way, but now I want you to just stand here like this, and anytime you feel you get tired, you take a step and your thumb is up now. Now I'm just gonna do a hammer. See, just like I'm hitting something with a hammer. and I'll step back, and I'll step forward, and I'll drop my shoulders. Take a breath through my nose. Tighten, exhale, then turn, breathe, and then exhale, then come back down, then hammer it down. Okay, step back, step forward. So this way, I constantly keep changing my foot position, okay? Don't let your knees come in. Hold them so they're right in line with your foot, ankle. Now I'm gonna turn it and do the pull with biceps. So here I come. Take a breath. Now exhale. Now I went up, but you don't have to. Turn, come back down. Hammer, right to the shoulders, take a breath. Turn out, go just to the ears, and then come down. Then come back in and hammer down. Switch your stance, drop your shoulders. Here they are, right here. The knees are soft. Pull, straight on bicep. Turn, push. Go to the ears. If you want to take it up, try it. Bring it back. Turn, full bicep. Okay, now step that in and shoulders to the ears and drop. Step, shoulders to the ears and drop. Step, shoulders to the ears and drop. Okay, now I'm going to step back. I'm going to take a big deep breath. And I'm just going to act like I'm going to put my load down. That's it. Okay, let's say you have 2 buckets of whatever, soil, water, you know, whatever floats your boat there. Drop your shoulders, push your butt back. I'll turn to the side. And you're just going to drop your load. You're going to put it right here. Okay? Put it right there. Now hang out there for just a few seconds. Hang out right here. And then come back and see how things are floating. Okay? So I'm in a normal stance. I'm not too wide. I'm not real narrow. I'm right in line with my shoulders. See that? Swing, put your butt back. You're going to pick up this load. When we pick it up, we're going to count to 10. Then we're going to push into the heels and come on up and squeeze right here. You ready? So this is using a very functional lifting motion. You call it functional because you got to be able to do this to live your life, basically, you know, and that's what I'm using. So my load is 12 and 9. So add that up. All right. So whatever you're choosing, this is very adaptable to much heavier or lighter. It's the move. See how I started the move? See that? My rib cage went up, my butt went back, chin is tucked. I'm breathing, I'm going back into the feet, into the heels. I'm picking it up. I'm hanging out here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm coming right up and I go right into place, just like dominoes. Take a big breath. Let me tell you something. Right here, that move that I just did with weights, 3 times. Okay? That's a 1 minute, that's a 1 minute challenge that I'm giving you right now. Here we go. Breath. Push your butt back, drop your chin. You're going into your heels now. You're holding on down here. You're going to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the weights down. Push through the heels. Come up, breathing through your nose. Okay. Anytime you need to take a break, keep those feet still and move through the belly button. Move with the hips. That's a great break. Okay. I'm going to do this very thing 2 more times. Okay, I hope you picked your weight well. Here we go. Drop your shoulders, big breath, hip hinge. You can't do a hip hinge unless you soften your knees. Breath, hip hinge, shine your tail lights. You're coming down to the heels, keep your chin tucked. Grab the weights, stay down, drop your butt. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do the heels and you're up. Big breath. Hip hinge, coming down. Heels, 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 heels. You're holding it down, get your butt down. Don't let your knees come in. Breath. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it right there. You should start feeling it right here. It should be burning a little, just a little. That's what you want. Okay, if you're like, okay, I've had enough, just hold on. Hips, belly button. Remember the hips and belly button I started with Wednesday and carried it through to today. I went over it as our warm up. Look here, don't start with my hands. I do that. I do that. Keep my chin tucked. I do that. See that? This is a great recovery move because it addresses all your back, your hip, your knee, everything. Take a breath, push, let the hands just go normally. Don't start with the hands, start with the belly button and the hips. Just like that. And your toes should be wide open. Soft knees. Yeah, all those little things, they really matter. One more. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. We're going to bring this up. And then we're going to put that heavier load into our arm movements again. Okay? Drop the shoulders. Big breath. Hip hinge. Soft knees. We're coming down. Don't let those knees come in. Grab your load. Sit down into it. Hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels. And squeeze your butt. Yeah, right there. Now, we're going to do one and then the other. Okay, we're going to do split stance. Keep your feet down and just bend your knee. That's it. Don't even bring your heel off the ground. Just bend your knee. See that little dip? Yeah. Then just come here and then come here. See that? See? There we go. Thumbs up, hammer. Thumbs out, bicep. See that? Thumbs up, touch, palm up, touch. Do the dip. It's a dip in the back leg. Here we go. Breath. Stay with me. Drop your shoulders. Keep your chin tucked. Big breath through the nose. Here we go. You're doing good. Stay with me. Yeah, you get to choose your weight. If it's too heavy, just put it down and do the motion. Take a breath. Okay. Stay with me. Little dip. Thumb up. Palm up. Big breath. Thumb up. Palm up. Keep your chin tucked. Bring it back down here. Bring that leg up. Okay? Big breath. Little step back. Don't even bring your heel up. All you're going to do is a little dip. We practice dips today, right? See, don't minimize. Don't minimize the power of some of these little moves that you have to accomplish with proper postural set and then bending just a little through that knee, through that hip, through the ankle. It's a big deal, especially if you've had hips and knees and ankle problems and hips and knees replaced or problems with it. It's a big deal. So I'm straight on. Don't bring the heel up. Just dip. See? See? Okay, now we're going to bring it up. Then we're going to bring it up. We're going to dip to the ear. Dip to the ear. Dip to the ear. Breath. Big breath. Breathe in through the nose. Just exhale through the mouth right now. Breathe in through the nose. Little dip. See that little dip? Okay, when you get a good amount of weight, whoa, we're talking vertebrae, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles. I know it. Just two more, just two more. Do it with me. Breath, breath. Bring it down, bring it down. Now go ahead and step over there. Step wide, hip hinge, put your weight in. And yes, I'm going up. Yes, I am. I worked all period to get you here, okay? So here we go, back to our little inner set. See the little fan motion? Little walk, little rotation of the ankle. See this? Walk, rotation to the toes. Walk, rotation to the toes. See that? Rotation to the toes. Yeah. So we're going to use our chair. I'm taking this out. Those of you who are just coming back in with me, A, don't even worry about your weights. And B, go ahead and use the pad because that's 2 inches higher. And I've been talking to you about little movements. And now we're going to do a big movement that so many people that are your friends are totally screwing up. And then they think, oh, I just can't sit down like I used to. I can't get, no, your mechanics are screwy. Okay, so give yourself a little bit of a lift until you start getting your wheels under you, strong enough. That's what I mean. Go a little bit wider than hips. Swing the butt back, drop your chin, go into a sit down, hold it, 1001, 1002, 1003, then sit down on that pad. See, that wasn't so bad. Then get up and do it again. Now I'm going to kick it out. Those of you who are more advanced, you can already go ahead and kick it out. You put your hands like this. If you're a little unstable, you're not as strong as you want to be, put your hands like this in a V. Lift your rib cage. Shine your taillights. Push into the heels. Take a breath. Exhale. And you're going to be up and walking. Okay? Now, stay right there. Those of you who are just starting in, I'm going to lose mine. I didn't tell you to. So I'm going to be here. I'm going to sit down 2 more inches all the way down. Now I'm going to go ahead and pick up weights. You don't have to. You may have stuff going on that you just can't. That's fine. So here I am. Now I'm 15 and 12. That's what I just picked up. I'm standing here in front of the chair. Okay? I got my hands right here. So I'm going to do the first one with my hand that's heavy. I'm going to drop, drop my chest here, push that butt out, go right on down, and go right on down. Now, not so bad. Now we're going to stand up with that weight. So don't take your arms out yet. This is very heavy weight. So here's the biggest thing. Posture, yes. Shoulders down, take a breath. Don't let your knees come in. Keep them solid, okay? The minute you let your butt come off that chair, you are shining your taillights. Okay, dokie? I got my hands right here for a reason. Tight tummy, drop your shoulders. Here we go, right here. Now push into the heels. Push into the heels right there. And then you come right up. Then you do it over again. You come right down, you see where you're going, you come down. So you're standing up and sitting down with a pretty good weight, okay? Almost 30 pounds here. So drop my shoulders, keep your knees tracking over your ankle. Here I go, take a breath, push into the heels. Don't grunt and groan, and don't do a jerky motion. You are squeezing your muscles to get up out of that chair. Breath, right there. Take a breath, no jerking, okay? Tight tummy, drop your shoulders, breath, exhale, heels, squeeze, release, come down. And see, I've let you put your hands right here. That's my little trainer's tip. when you're easing into this kind of a lift. I'm not even doing a deep squat, okay? I'm doing a chair. I'm doing a sit stand with weights. So now I'm gonna come to the side. You don't have to, but if you wanna make it just a little bit more challenging, come to the side, drop your shoulders, take a breath, push into the heels. Now, I'm getting ready. I'm telling you, if I were with you, I'd be looking at your knees because many of you went in. How do I know this? Oh, I love slugs. Okay, here we go. Keep the knees over in line with your ankle. Breath, squeeze, heels, and you're up. Here we go. Breath, squeeze, come down. Breath, squeeze. Breath, exhale. Breath, exhale. Squeeze. Breath, exhale. Breath, exhale. Squeeze. Breath, hold, 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 hold. Get down, get down, get down, get down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down and down. Are you amazed that you did it? Keep those weights down. Take a breath. Hip hinge. You can put your hands here or do it free. Come up. Big deep breath. Take those hands all the way up. Make sure your shoulders go way up. Then drop them. Swing and come back down and around. So we're ending the way we started. So this can be a recovery or it can be a warm-up. See that? Keep your chin tucked. Here we go. Thumbs are touching. Try to get it right up over your head. Now, when you come down, try to make those thumbs come right to your ears. If your thumbs are in your ears, make sure your elbows aren't forward. They gotta stay open. Shoulders down and come back down, okay? And then start that little fan motion. Just a little fan motion, little fan motion. Okay, now I'm gonna approach my weights. I'm not gonna sit down. I'm gonna pick up these weights, these heavier weights. So I'm gonna step wide. I'm gonna get it so that I can put my dial side where I know I need to put it. Okay, so when you're down here, just put your hand right back here. Make sure you haven't rounded your back. Okay? Stay into the heels, drop, grab and grab. And before you put them down, do a little walk forward, a little walk back. You can even put them right here and walk forward and walk back. And then tighten your tummy. If you have weights here, all I want you to do is drop into your heels. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm dropping from my toe into my heel. Hard. Boom. See that? You hear it? 4, drop your shoulders. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. And I'll do that 2 more times. I want to give you the idea of what it takes to get a load going. So, why? To give your vertebrae, your hips, your shoulders, the idea that you're loading. And if you're loading by doing a drop like that, and do it I would do it 2 more sets. That wasn't very much. See, you have it here and just drop those heels. You can do it with no weight. Just drop the heels, let it pound. Keep your good posture, tight tummy, and just drop. See, I'm just going kind of to my toe, then I'm dropping into my heel. Listen, if you have joints replaced, you have back issues, you're recovering from whatever, your bones and muscles have to get the idea that you're not dead yet, okay? They will only respond to loading. But people get the cart before the horse and they start doing all kinds of, and they needed to get the foundational moves first. So I know it hurt me more than you to have to do this, but I did it. Okay. Recording. There I go. Stop recording.